Okay, I'm ready to go. Let's switch it over to me. There I am. How's the music? Is it too low, too high? And how's everybody doing? Hey Wizard, hey Tornado, hey Rob, hey Play, and Ash, and Crazy Cat. How's it going? Too low. Okay. How about now? How's it now? Hey Dublin 9 animations. How's it now, Tornado? Sound is good. Good to see you. Hey Rob, how's it going? It is me. So, there's a bunch of you guys there today. So, what am I going to be working on today? Well, we're not going to be modeling today. This is, I think, going to be more programming, which I think you guys wanted to see. Sound is better. Good. And I think what we're going to be doing is going through bugs and trying to fix them. Hi, the gaming dude. We're going to be going through some bugs, I think, and maybe some other suggestions that are in the suggestions channel on the Discord. I think mostly bugs, and I've already been kind of working on bugs. So yeah, and hopefully it goes well. Hopefully I can still program while streaming. It'll be interesting to see. Oh yeah, everybody's liked. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, switch over to my screen here. Pretty good ratio. Yeah, that's like 100% or 1-to-1. Okay. It's the valley scene. So I guess I'll start by explaining the first thing that we're going to work on here, which is going to be, I think, reloading, being able to switch weapons while reloading, because I think it was brought up in the playtest that it would make sense to be able to switch to your secondary when your primary needs reloaded, which right now it just locks you and you can't switch weapons when you're reloading. So I think it makes sense to be able to still switch weapons. So one of these things was being able to do that. Not really sure where it was though. Anyways, I think you know what I mean. Actually, I'll just show you what I mean. There's more likes than viewers. Well, somebody liked it and then left. At least they liked it. That's fine. So I started the server. Let's join. Let's get myself a weapon here. So this is what I'm talking about. So right now, you know, I've got the weapon here. You can see the amount of ammo, 30 out of 90. Empty it a little bit. And if I reload, I'm scrolling my wheel right now, and I can't switch weapons until it's done reloading, right? So, like you guys said, if you want to switch to your secondary, it makes sense. Let's get my secondary in my... It makes sense to be able to, oh, I'm out of ammo on this guy, switch to your secondary if you're in the middle of a firefight, right? I guess I didn't really think about that when I was originally making it. So, let's figure out how to get that working. And what we basically, I thought about it, and we basically need to do is cancel the reloading and make the reloading cancel, and then come back to it when you switch to the weapon. So, I guess let's go and trace what it is that we're looking for here in the code. So, we've got the reload here. You'll be able to see which script I'm editing here by the top right here. You can see client, game server. So you'll be able to see which script I'm in, because there's two different projects, right? One for the server, one for the client. Now let's start with tracing exactly, because I did this months ago. So let's start like tracing player controller. I know this is where reloading starts. You get the control from the player that they want to reload here. It's recoil. Where is it here? Reload. No, it's not that. Here we go. So it sends to the server that they want to reload. Yep, okay, so on the server handle, reload, where it would be reload. Player reload, there it is right there. Then it goes and it calls reload on the current item. And only guns have reloading, okay. And it starts this coroutine, wait reload. What do you use for your server? Photon? No, I'm using Tom Weiland's networking solution, and I'm using his newest one, which isn't released yet, called Riptide. Reload cancel. Yeah, basically that's what we need to do, is we need to cancel the reload if you try to switch weapons mid reload, because right now it's just not letting you switch weapons. My code's way better than what you do. My code's probably pretty bad too. There's definitely some things that are pretty bad. I think we're not going to use a I enumerator anymore, and we're not going to use this. I think I'm going to use an invoke instead, and we want to do this up here, let's say. And instead we're going to call this with an invoke. Why do I invoke? Wait, reload. And we're going to send the reload time, which is sent. Reload time is specific on the gun, I think, right? Yeah, it's a variable on the gun. And so instead of doing it in a enumerator, we're just going to use a regular method, because we can use cancel invoke on this. You don't like how it uses string reference? Yeah, I think that's kind of weird too, because I don't think you can pass variables this way to the method. I'm not sure, maybe you can. So what we're going to want to do is when we switch items, which clear hands I think is called when we switch items. So let me check here. I'm in my player hand class here, and clear hands is called, yeah, set item. Set item is when we switch items, and it's called then, so you can trace it. Then it goes and calls it on the current item. And what it does is sets the model to false. Yep, that makes sense. What we also want to do is do a cancel. I think. Oh, this is on item. We don't want to do it on item. We only want to do it on gun. So we want to go down into the inherited method here for the gun. Clear hands. Yeah, this is where we want it. So reloading equals false, and we want to cancel. Actually, let's do it right before. Cancel invoke. It's called wait. Reload. Load. Okay, so that'll cancel it if it's mid invoke. Right. So then it won't actually reset the ammo, and it won't send it to the client here, the new ammo. So that is server side, and now the thing is we need to make it so we can actually switch weapons. So I believe, yeah, this right here I think we need to remove, because this is what's stopping you from switching weapons right now if you're reloading, because it goes to the current item, is busy. Let's go into the gun inherited one. How do you think program? You can do name of method name. You can do name of method name. And can you pass parameters that way, Tornado? Is busy here. Yeah, so is busy is called if you're reloading. Okay. But we don't want to do that anymore. Okay, so I think that's server. And now client. So the server does the logic. It actually changes the ammo amount, whereas the client does any visuals that is okay to be done on client side. So that's playing the animation. Yeah, playing the animation and the sound effects, I guess. Those are like visuals. It's okay if those are abused, right? So what am I looking for here? Not player controller, player hands. Actually, it'll be in gun. Reload. So here's where it sets the animation to the reload animation. It does this start coroutine again. This wait reload. So let's change this to a invoke as well. Invoke. And get rid of that. Set it to true here instead. What is its problem here? Reload. Oh, it's probably because this is still in it. We want to pass it reload time as well. Time. Why do I have this? This is kind of useless. Don't know why I need that temporary variable. So reload time comes in here. Gonna have to reset the animation or cancel the animation. I'm not sure how to do that. Probably gonna have to Google how to do that. Name of method name in the invokes rather than a string. Name of like this. Reload. Or does it still have to be a string within me? Huh? I don't think I get what you're talking about there, Tornado. Oh, like that? Okay, but so you still can't pass parameters though, right? Can I pass parameters though? You can pass parameters, so if this has a parameter... Or do I do it here? You're not sure. 10. No. That looks like it. No, it doesn't work. Doesn't matter. I don't need pass parameters, but this might be something I'll Google later to see. Okay. So that is going to invoke that after this time. Now the thing is that this, we don't want to cancel this. We want this to happen instantly if we switch guns, I think. So where do we clear hands here? Clear hands, clear hands. Yeah, right here. So I think we want to do an cancel invoke on this bad boy. And then right after we want to invoke it instantly with a wait reload. Just like that. So what it's going to do is it's going to cancel the one that had a delay and just call it right away. Because we pretty much want to right away undo the visuals for the reloading. Now the one thing that we're missing here, I think, is we need to somehow stop the animation. I might need to look at the animator to see how I do that. But what this will do is it'll at least set this reloading variable back to false. And it'll stop this one from being called after the time. Okay, and then the other thing we have to do is I think also client side, it's not letting you switch hands if you're reloading. Set item. Or maybe not. Set item. Oh yeah, right here. Is busy. If it's busy, it doesn't let you change. I'm probably gonna have to just remove that is busy method. I don't think you'll need it. Because I think every item you're gonna want to be able to change if it's doing something, if it's busy doing something. I think you still want to be able to change. You'll just have to cancel whatever it's doing. How do you convert this multiplayer solution client-based to server-based? What do you mean by that? Client-based. It's right now server and client-based. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let's develop. When invoking a method. Yeah. The thing is that with a coroutine is it's kind of annoying to cancel it. You have to store the coroutine in a variable. And then call the cancel on that variable. And then there's also, I think, some bugs with it that still haven't been fixed with Unity, because I get some random errors. Hello, I can't pronounce your name. It looks like it's in some other language. Hello, Benji. What's going on? Look, I have... should be coming up here. See it right here. In a minute. There it is. Benji vibes with your donation total. Thank you very much. YouTube takes 30% of that, so you're welcome, YouTube. Looks like a challenge. Well, you're in the lead right now, so it looks like you don't have to do much to stay in the lead. This is in Russian. Yeah, I thought it was Russian. Hello, Blendo? What's up? Okay, let's test this to see if what I did is actually correct or not. Probably not. Start the server. I mean that I read that the solution by Tom is a client-side networking solution in which cheating is very, very easy. No, I think it's the complete opposite. It's completely server-sided. It all depends on how you program it. You can program it to be very client-sided, but you can also program it to be very server-sided. You should have the networking solution server-based. What is server-based? This is my client project, and over here on my other screen here is my server project. They're two completely different projects. All the code on this project can't be seen by normal people. Oh, there's Benji with $5 or €5, which is like $6 or $7. Unfortunately, it won't update Benji because that's just reading a text file. Because Streamlabs doesn't support super chats for their donation ticker, which is kind of annoying. That's why using Twitch is better. Okay, let's test this. So yeah, let's develop the Tom solution. It can be completely server-sided. It just depends how you use it. The only tools he gives you is the ability to send data back and forth between the server and the clients. Does OBS, what do you mean play? Does OBS what? I also didn't read what he said, just to get a head start on the rest. Oh no. Okay. Support super chats. Yeah, no, they don't. No, Streamlabs OBS. Well, in order to get all those fancy widgets, you need Streamlabs, right? I think. I'm not really sure. But I don't think it does. If Streamlabs doesn't support it, I don't think regular OBS would. Okay, so let's reload and try and switch weapons here. Okay. Okay, I think that worked. Okay. Oh, I reset the animation too. Really? No, it's because I'm reinstantiating it though. player. I think it does make sense that it's resetting it because it's reinstantiating it. So I didn't even think of that. I don't even have to reset the chest, hand, M4 clone. Oh yeah, right. I mean, I'm instantiating the object, so yeah, it makes sense that the animation resets. So I think that's really all we had to do. Oh, I reload. Oh, I need to get to my secondary. Wait, let's give it a proper test here. Let's give 0. Give me a pistol. Get it in that secondary slot. Get this in the primary. You can get them with normal OBS, but Streamlabs is easier. Yeah, you have to like insert a URL or something to get them in OBS, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't used it in a while. I switched to Streamlabs. That's a good thing, no? What's a good thing? Okay, so let's pretend I'm fighting with somebody. I'm gonna completely unload my primary and I want to switch to my secondary, right? It's gonna auto reload. Oh, switch to my secondary. There we go. That's good. Now if I switch back to my primary, it should be empty. And what we want it to do is, I think, auto start reloading. The reload animation resets, yes, because I'm actually destroying the object and reinstantiating it, which might be a bad thing. But we're not going to mess with changing that right now. Because that could be a bad thing because of network lag. You were noticing during the playtest, but I'm not sure how bad it is. But you guys were noticing that there's a slight delay between switching weapons. But I'm thinking that's going to be a thing no matter what, because it goes through the server to check to make sure you can actually have that weapon or that item. Anyways, so I think what we want to do next is make it, when you switch to the weapon, if it's empty, it auto reloads, right? That makes sense. So you don't have to click the reload key. It just automatically starts reloading. So we should be able to do that. Let's just kill the server and the client. Okay. Now, let's go track down where we would want to do that. So, gun. So in our gun class here, will you test the game with us? Let's develop. Are you on the Discord server? Because we've already tested it 1.5 times. For testing if networking is working well by playing a game of this game with us. Oh, that was kind of a run-on sentence, but I think you're just saying that you want to test the game, and yes, we have been testing the game, so make sure to join my Discord server and pick up the playtester role. We'll probably be doing a playtest after the networking solution has gotten a bunch of bug fixes, and once I'm done at fixing all the gameplay bugs here. Okay, so what we were doing, we want to make it auto reload when we switch to the weapon here. So I have a, where is it? Reset hands. Item spawned. This right here. Send gun ammo. What we want to do is, or do we want to do it here? Add grenades in the game. Yeah, that's on my list. Especially with one of the game modes I want to put on that is on my list to add is called I'm gonna call it Barricade and Breach, I think, and it's gonna be kind of like I don't know if you played like Rainbow Six Siege or I forget the name of the other game, but it's basically like one team is defending a building and the other team's attacking the building, and I want things like flashbangs, definitely grenades, C4 to blow open walls. Yeah, I had that game mode in my previous multiplayer game. So yeah, definitely going to be grenades eventually. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking here what I want to do. So this method gets invoked when the item is spawned into your hand. This method gets invoked when you switch into the weapon. So I think this is the one that we want to use, I think. Let's try it. What we want to do is we want to call reload. just see where we're calling it right now. If it's, yeah, this is exactly what we want right here, I think. I'm using the isBusy here, so it does look like I need it. So we want this if statement right here, which checks to see if the current ammo is less than or equal to 0, and current total ammo is not equal to 0. And if so, it calls the reload, and this is if you're shooting. So I think I want this. I just want to put this when you switch to the weapon, which is in reset hands, right after we set reloading equal to false. And reset hands is called, let me check. Player hands, it's called, when is it called here? When you send, when you switch to the weapon, yeah, okay. Okay, let's see here. Start the server as well. So are any of you guys doing game dev right now while listening to me? What are you guys working on? Play fat. Oh yeah, let's join. What are you guys working on right now while you're listening to me, or are you just watching? Didn't start auto reloading. Dang. I'm making a sliding puzzle in JavaScript web development. Cool. East Arctica. I think that's game dev. A puzzle. That's a game. Just watching Satellite, trying to do multitasking though. Well, if you're giving me your full attention, I am honored. My end goal is to implement a neural net, but I've never made one before, so it's going to be pretty hard. So like in neural net, you mean like being able to solve it on its own? Working on a really new concept of a racing game. Cool. Okay, well, that didn't work. Let's go CY. Let's try to go CY. So if the current mag ammo is less than or equal to 0 and the current total ammo is not equal to 0. What is reset ammo called? Player respawn. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so this is not the place to do it then, I guess. Let's try it in... Let's try it right there. See if that works. Join. / give 1. Completely unload the gun. Hopefully it's probably really loud. Okay, I switched away, now I switch back. There we go. Hey, that worked. Let's try it again here. mute the audio. I have a feeling it's really loud. Okay, switch to the secondary, switch back. It starts auto reloading. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get a second one in here. Give one. And let's unload this one. Switch to the other one. Unload it. Switch back. Okay. And okay. That looks good. Let's unload this one again. I want to like try and get it to switch right at the end. Oh, it's empty. That doesn't help me. Okay, I switched there and back. Okay. Okay, it looks good. I was trying to like, you know, get right at the edge there to see that it still worked, but it looks good. Can't reload this gun because empty. Yeah, it looks good. Cool. Okay. So that's that good to go. I'm curious, was that in the bugs here? Going down. Oh, that was another thing. By the way, everything that what I think I've fixed, hopefully I fixed, I've been marking with green. Will you change the character? I like him. Why, you don't like him? Do you not like him? Do you not like the model? I think I need to update it to be a little bit more polished. And also if I want to put cosmetics on him, like clothes, I'm going to have to like update the model a bit. But I like the general look of him. What do you think about it there? Let's develop. Do you not like him? I didn't find it obvious when the team was... See, these ones I noticed too, but I don't know how to reproduce them. I think I need some network lag to reproduce them. Hear your own footsteps when dying. I think I fixed that one, but I don't know how to check it. Was it a suggestion, actually? Swap guns while reloading. Yeah, here we go. This is what I did. There we go. There it is. It was in the suggestions. So I got that done. So what should we do next here? I think I want to try and you can zoom in client side death screen. I think I want to try and I think it has something to do with if you're shooting while you die. You can shoot client side in the death screen. Yeah, like so that's a pretty major problem. Let's try and remake this issue. And the problem is it's hard to test with one person. So I think I'm going to make the /kill command have a delay or something so we can kill ourselves while shooting. So let's try that. Okay. No, I really like the model, but it just looking like it's too much low poly. By the way, it's just what you think. Let's look at him here. Yeah, you can definitely, like, it's definitely exaggerated that it's a low poly model, right? But I think what I need to do is I need to go and I need to clean up the weight painting in like the shoulders and stuff, because you can see it's kind of messy. How the bones move the model. Also right here you can see like doing some weird stuff. But other than that, I like the way he is. And then if he's gonna have cosmetics and stuff, I need to figure out how I'm gonna apply the cosmetics to the character. But that's way down the road. Yeah. I like him though. You can't see his head right now, but Let's turn on his head here. Body. Head model. Oh, why can't you see the head right now? What? I did this so long ago, I don't even remember how the heck I'm doing this. Oh, it must be layer based. Huh? Why is that in the editor not showing though? That's interesting. Huh. Anyways. There he is with the head. The one problem with this model is the head's huge, so headshots, if I make those a thing, I don't know how that's gonna work. Show us your network code, please. You don't have to say it more than once there, George-san. What do you want to see? Have you thought of any new name ideas? No, I suck at thinking of names. That's why I was hoping that somebody would, like, think of a name that I liked. Yeah, I need to think. I need to sit down and think about a name because it's good to have when people ask you, oh, what's your game called? And you have nothing. Oh, well, guess what, Joris-san? There's no client handle anymore. Sorry, there's no client send. Sorry. Yeah, there is a client handle. What do you want to see in my client handle? Keep in mind, this is not Tom's TCP and UDP networking solution that I'm using. I'm using his new one that isn't released yet. Testing it for him. This is my client handle. What do you want to see? The whole class. Well, there you go. You just saw the whole thing. I can run you down through something like, well, the reload, what we just did here. Player reload, where is it? Player shoot, player gun shoot actually can be removed soon, I think, because I changed that recently. Gun ammo, gun reload, right here. So gun reload, it comes in from the server here by what player, the reload time. Then it goes through my player list, goes to their player hand, gets the current item as a gun item, calls the reload, passes the time, and then does the reloading stuff. Thanks. Are you going to slow down the video? It's going to be pretty blurry. When will Tom's new network multiplayer solution release? I don't know. He's working on it, and that's why he's given it to a few people to test, because there's still some issues with it. And once those bugs are fleshed out, and once he gets some time to make his tutorial series, you'll have access to it. You just made my day by showing you my client handle class. I don't know how that's going to help you that much, because there's going to be a lot of things that you don't understand what they're doing. Hunter 8 says, I'm also using Tom's networking, and at start it worked fine, but suddenly my movement started jittering. Have you also had such problems? So movement jittering means that you need to do client-side interpolation. So, oh, what did I just do? I'm going to show you my interpolation code, which is, it's on Tom's server. It's pinned in one of the help channels. But lerp rate here. Where's lerp rate used? Oh, sorry, not lerp rate. From post. There we go. So I use this set position. Hey Hunter. Add mini bosses to the game. Might be some type of game mode like that. Hey Mad Ferret, how's it going? So what this does is this sent position is called in the client handle passing the position, and it sets the to post to equal that and the from post to equal the last position, and it also gets the last time. And then this right here is where it's actually set in the update, and it does a vector3.lerp between the last position to the new position, at the rate that your tick speed is set for your server. So this way, instead of jumping to the next position, it smoothly lerps to the position. Yeah, and this code is in Tom's server somewhere. Where is it here? It's in his pins here. It's right here. So it's in his networking help 1. It's in the pins. It's like the second one down. So yeah. Seems to work good. Mine's slightly different, but it's pretty much the same. There's a bunch of you that just joined the server, so welcome. The Discord server. Welcome to the Discord server. Can I email you if I face problems while implementing the multiplayer solution because I'm doing it for the first time? No, please don't email me. Please don't DM me. Ask in my help channel on my Discord server. That way, if your issue is the same as somebody else's, then they can see it as well. Check it out. Okay, yeah, good luck, Hunter. Okay, what were we doing? I got distracted. Right, I want to kill myself with a delay so that I can test the bug where you can shoot in the death screen. Okay. So right now, this chat is where the /kill command comes in, the switch statement. And it calls die, but we want to call it die with a delay. So let's just, this is probably going to be temporary, like I'll just remove this code, but let's make a public numerator. Actually. Ah, shoot, it takes a variable. Dang it, I was about to just use an invoke, but you can't pass variables in an invoke. That's so annoying. So an enumerator, die, delay. Actually, I kind of want to Google that right now. Unity C#, pass parameters in invoke. Oh boy, long text here to read. By the way, Zippy, that interpolation isn't perfect. There is a way more advanced one that Tom made, which is silky smooth and takes little setup. You just need to make a few variables in the game logic. Okay, I'm sure there's better ways. You should let me know how he does it, I guess, sometime in the Discord server. Can you just set up a hotkey for testing instead of making a whole new method just for delaying it? Seems easier for the ease of use. But I need to send, it's not that easy because I need to send to the server that I died, right? And I basically am just making, I already have a hotkey, it's a command /kill, but I need to be able to start shooting in that time, right? I know what you mean by the hotkey, but they're saying no, it's not possible. Workaround for using parameters. Oh, command function. Yeah, it says to use start coroutine, so I guess that's what we're doing. Die delay. Grab this bad boy. Pass delay. Float delay. Whoa. And then we'll call die after the delay. And let's go back to our chat. Okay. Jorsen, don't say something like that again, or you will be kicked from the stream. Okay? Couldn't you just... Oh, I just already read that. Okay, so if kill command length here is... Okay, so right now it takes in 2 parameters. It takes in... I know this is a mess. I think I probably need to change this, but the command here is an array. 0 would be the command, so /kill, and then position 1 would be the name. So yep, command 1. And now I want to send another parameter at position. It's less than 2. Do this. Else, if it's greater than, it's equal to, sorry, if the length equal to 3. Looks even more. Yeah, I tried to make it clean with the switch statement and stuff, but it's still crazy because there's so many different combinations. Like if you think of like the consoles in other games, like I don't know, like Minecraft. I don't know how they do it because they also have like where you can click tab and it gives you the options. Like that's crazy. I don't know how they do it. Hello, Cootie Dev. Not sure if I said that right. How's it going? So if the length is 3, then it'll have 3 parameters. It has the command, which is /kill. It'll have the person that we're killing, and then the delay. Okay. So let's see here. What we want to do then is call die, and this is going to be in a start coroutine. Ooh, start coroutine. Did not spell that right. Start coroutine. This is die delay. And it takes another parameter here. Oh boy, there's so many brackets. Comma, the time, which is going to be command at position 2. And it's going to have to be changed to a float. Convert dot to how do you convert it to a float? That's a good question. Hello, new here. Hey, Summit D, welcome. Have you thought of making a command manager system so you can just do like if command contains blah blah blah? But basically move all the command logic into a command classes. Well, it is its own command class right now. It's a chat class. Okay, so you're talking about doing like a class for every possible type of command? Okay. Convert string to float. Float.parse. Yeah, that makes sense. Whoa, where'd it go? This is client server. Oh, no, that's not the right one. This one. There we go. That should be good. If the command length is 3, yep, should be good. Thanks, Jarzan. Yeah, don't say something like that again, please. So I could use prediction. Oh, I just made an array with all the commands. Yeah, there'd be a lot of, you have to keep track of all the different possibilities for each command. Yeah, Can I post a link? It's to a GitHub page. It's made in Java, but same concept. Yeah, you can post a link. Yeah, Daber Dino did a decent tutorial on dev consoles, kind of the same system. Yeah, I might have to look at that to see how I can make my command system more efficient. Okay, start the server. I don't know if I did. Start it. Yes I did. Okay. Join. So now I can give myself a weapon here. I can do /kill xzippyzachx and a delay of 5 seconds. Let's copy that to our clipboard. Click enter. So now it should be 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay. I'm not able to shoot. /give 1. Let's mute that because I'm feeling the shooting's loud. Let's just paste that in. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Yeah, it's not shooting in the desk screen, so I have a feeling it maybe got fixed somehow. I'm just thinking here because I don't know how. See, this is why writing good descriptions in the is there a reason for the delay? Yeah, because I want to be shooting when I die, because I think the bug happens because I'm shooting when I die. You know what I mean? So I have the delay there so that I can test it with myself and I don't need somebody else to shoot me, even though I could probably do that. Were they connected to the server running on their machine when... No, the server's running on a virtual machine. Cool, thanks Tornado. Bug reporting. Just see if any of these descriptions help me. I also didn't know what was meant by this issue here. Yeah, you can spam right and left mouse button, but yeah, not sure. Can shoot in the desk screen. See, like, this isn't helpful because I have no clue how to make it happen. This here, what Matt Ferret said here, I think we can do. Can shoot. See, I rewrote it here. Die while in the respawning screen. Oh, wait. Well, I just said how to reproduce. Man, I guess I didn't explain it very well myself. I think I just added this after the fact, though. I wasn't really sure how to do it. I think I fixed this one. Actually, this should be a green. You shouldn't be hearing the footstep sounds when you die. This one here is a big issue, but I don't know how to test it. You know how, like, when you'd spawn into the map, you'd instantly die on the ship map? Because for some reason they spawned at 0-0. Even though I'm pretty sure the first time they spawn, yeah, they're at 0-0 for, like, such a brief section before they go to the spawn points. But I think that for some reason they don't go to the spawn points fast enough. For some reason they just spawn at 0-0 for a split second. And because on the ship map, if you hit the water, you die. They died because 0-0 is in the water. Okay, so I can't seem to remake this one, so I think we're gonna have to put that one on the side bench for now. And let's make some UI appear when you change teams. So when you join a team, I think I wanted to say like join blue team or blue team, you know, come up on the screen. So let's see if we can do that. Okay. Or should I just say in the chat what team you joined. Because it's not obvious enough what team you're on. Oh yeah, that's fine if you don't talk in the chat. I usually am doing something when watching a stream too. Plus, I'm just talking to myself right now, trying to think what I want to do. Trying to figure out how you want it to look like when you die. So, what do you guys think? Should I show text like in the middle of the screen, like blue team, or should I just have it say in the chat that you know you joined this team? Is your server in Unity or a console app? It's in Unity, but then I build it as yeah, I can just show you. I build it as a server build, so file server build. So when I build it, shoot, it's for Linux. Change it back to Windows. So when I build it, it still runs in a console, no visuals. Okay, so you think it shouldn't be in the chat? Yeah, I think I kind of agree. Thing is, right now it'll be pretty ugly. It'll just be a flash text, and then the text will just disappear because I don't have any tweening yet. I don't think I should be figuring that out on a stream because I've never done it before. But maybe in the final thing, once I do the UI overhaul, it'll actually like zoom in and then zoom out in the middle of the screen. I think that might look cool. I also think I need to move the scores to be not just in the scoreboard, but also like in the top of the screen, so that you don't have to click tab to see the score in like team modes. So let's go to the server file build. Who was asking about that? Jorsen. So this is how. So I make sure I'm in a server build here. I build it. Do this. Mono. Left. When you're running the server to test, is it right out of what Unity environment? Yeah, I think it might have something to do with latency, and if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to test it with some people again. Or I'll have to upload it to my Linux server to get the latency. Isn't there some UI you could color red/blue? There's really no UI on the screen. I wanted to keep the UI very simple, right? There's no UI on the screen really, other than your health bar and your items, so I think text popping up for a second would probably be the best thing. A lot of games don't really kill you. Just looking at Battlefield, it just shows a little icon over teammates as blue. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, that's a good point. The thing with Battlefield is your enemies, the icons don't show over them unless you're looking at them, right? And with your teammates, they're always showing above you. So I guess in a way, that's how you know what team you're on. I don't know, during the playtest, I found a lot of people didn't know that they were on a team and they were just shooting their teammates. Also, I don't think I've implemented team killing not being a thing yet, so I guess we can do that. Yeah, enemies don't have icons until you like spot them or whatever in Battlefield. Time to make some sick animations for them looking at their hands when they spawn in. Huh. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, although then they'll be stuck in an animation when you spawn in, you could get killed, right? I think I'm just gonna make some text flash. Anyways, so yeah, here's the server now, right? The server build, and then you just run this. And there you go, see? It's just a server console. This is the game server. Let's bring up the game client, get the game server out of here actually. Boop. So now come on. Oh shoot, you know what? That is a public server. We changed the settings on the server here to make it not public. Let's change it to my local IP. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn off team killing so you don't murder your teammates consistently. I'm actually gonna make it an option in the end whether you want team killing or not, but for now I'm just gonna turn it off. DJ Wilmer. Okay, let's try and join the server here. There we go. And if you look in the server here, it says, yeah, client connected successfully. Yep. So it is technically a console, but it's still built through Unity, so that I can like place all the colliders and stuff in the editor. It's much easier. Yep. So let's go make that UI to pop up. UI, menu, game UI. Let's just make some text. Actually, let's turn on so we can see UI here. Whoa. Loading. Turn off the loading screen. See, the only thing that's there is the health bar and the items, right? Very minimalistic. I think I want to also put in the top like what shows your score. Because right now you need to open the scoreboard in order to see the score, and then it also needs to be in a game mode where you need to show score. So I think I kind of want to put this up there, but I'm probably not going to do that until I do the UI overhaul, because right now it's pretty janky. It's good for testing other stuff though right now. So under the game UI, let's make some UI. Text Mess Pro. Let's just call this team join message. Blue team. Bold it. How big is this bad boy? Pretty small, like really small. Height, let's go like 200. 800. Center this text, center. Auto size. 100. Blue team. 150. And let's get some fancy border or something here. How do we do that again? Outline, here we go. Blue team. Yeah. Cool. That should be pretty easy. Team join message. We want that off by default and actually empty by default. And off. Hello, George Dev. What's up? You can also add taunt animations. Yeah, like animations like cosmetic animations that you can like unlock or buy. Yep. Maybe eventually. Okay, let's turn back on the loading. There we go. Okay, so now let's go to our UI manager here. This is a monster script which has lots of bad things in it. We're just going to add more bad things. Game UI, public text. What is it? Is it TMP text? Hey, good luck. Thanks, Robbie. You're gonna buy this game, Jor-san? Yeah, if it ever gets finished. What are we gonna name this? This is gonna be the team join text. Text. Okay. As you can see, this script has a lot of stuff in it, so I have no clue where I should put this method. Nope. Set ammo UI. Let's just do it right here. Public void join team. What the heck? Team. Oh, and this is actually probably going to be a enumerator. So we have a delay. I never remember how to type that out, so I always gotta go find it. So it'll pop up for 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, we're gonna do join, what is it called again? Join team text. Team join text. Dot set active. Dot, yeah, set. Active, true. And we gotta set the text to equal. Now we gotta look up what team we're on. So how the heck do we do that? Put it in the start method. That's not a good thing to put it. Let's see here. Update hands. I'm looking for how I get what team I'm on. This is bad. This stuff's hard coded. Oof. Here we go. Here's the team color. Okay, this is how, sorry, I'm just thinking here. This is how I can get the team color. Let's go up here. So we can do team join text dot color equals, I think. Oh boy. We need to pass u short or an int team or it is a u short, sorry, u short player ID. Okay, that was for the team color, but then the text. I don't like how this is hard-coded. That means that I don't have a reference to get what the name of the team is. Oh boy, you can see this is a mess. I can't even find where, there we are. So right here, percent equal to team. And here is going to be dot team. This is going to be a number, but for now, we're just going to put the number because I don't know how to get like red, like the text red or blue. But this is how we know what team we're on. It's the current player team. So if we're on blue team, it should be 0 team, and if we're on red team, it should be 1 team because 0, the number 0 represents blue team, and the number 1 represents red team. Hello, Pata Pizza, what's up? Is a UI manager a singleton? Yes, it is. So we're only going to want to call this if we are the client. So now, after the 2 seconds, 2 seconds, we want to set it to false, and we want to set it to empty, and it doesn't matter, you just leave it the old color. Now, where are we going to call this here? So, let's go to our client handle. Where do we get the message that we changed teams? Search for team. Why am I searching? I want to search in client handle. Team. Yo. Set team, there we go. Update team count, set team, okay, player. Oh boy, see, this is pretty, I'm using a switch statement, oh. I think I need to keep track of all possible teams in an array instead of using this switch statement here eventually, but let's just not touch it for now. Join team, and we're going to pass the ID of this player, and we only want to do this. Only want to do this if this is the local player. Yeah, events. Yeah, I've never really used events. What are you working on currently? I'm scratching my head, trying to get, well, not scratching my head, I think this is going to work, but trying to get a message to pop up when you join the team so you know what team you're on. And I think this is going to work. When it sets the team, if you're the local player, it's going to call on the UI manager this join team method, which makes this text pop up on the screen for 2 seconds and then unpop. Right now it's just going to say the number of the team, not actually the name of the team, like blue or red. It's just going to say 0 or 1, but we'll figure that out in a minute how to do that, because that's going to require me changing some stuff, I think. Yeah, events. I've heard good things about them. Never really used them. I know the new input system uses events, but at the same time, I'm not really using those events. I'm doing it in a little bit different way. Join. Hello. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why do those have outlines? Changing whatever on that text also changed these texts, so I need to undo that. Anyways, L. Team deathmatch. Walk into here. Nothing happened. What? Oh, I didn't set the game mode. Set. Nothing happened. Oh, you know what would help? Is if I set the variable in here. Why is that not throwing an error though? That should be throwing an error. Okay, Tornado has a suggestion. When you're in the match, I have some bit of UI to show in your team's color, like your ammo counter or something. You should look like, yeah, something that's your team color. Yeah, I think somebody said that. Zippy, I don't like you. What? What do you mean, Sandra? Why don't you like me? What? I'm not sure what you mean by East Africa. Underscore object prefab ID. Oh, did I spell it wrong? What? Did I spell something? Oh, I missed the E. You added the interpolation and it's working? Cool. Okay, so first of all, let's undo what we did to the text. Game UI. This here. Can't do this. Oh, here we go. Outline. That's what I needed to do. I set the wrong thing. Because this changes it globally. So now, yeah, that's good there now. Now we're good. Now it's got the outline and it shouldn't change the other ones. Okay. But what I forgot to do is I forgot to drag in the variable here. See, this is a mess. There's so many variables. There we go. Ben, you have a problem? I think I saw it in the server. I'll check it out once I'm done streaming. It's spelt wrong. You said it's in the client handle? There you go. Wow, you have I have a hawk. Wow. Thank you. Okay, Sandra. I think that's gonna give you the boot. Cool. Bye, Sandra. I don't know why she's saying stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Anyways, set game mode. Sorry, I just totally lost train of thought. Nice. Good find there. I spelled that wrong. Yep. I do spell a lot of things wrong. That was probably just a mistype. What were we doing? Back down to... Where's the team? Set the team. There it is. Set team. If get component player not equal to null. Join team. So is this being called? Log. Yo, team. Join. Message. See if this shows up in the console. If not, then something's not being called for some reason. That's okay. Yeah, east. Join. Uni server. Sorry, I just noticed something. I don't know why the particles showed up over there when I spawned here. So that's a weird issue. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of why the heck that happened. Anyways. And the text is fixed. Let's go set, we're already on team deathmatch, so we're not getting that message in the console, so that's not even being called. So why would that not be called? The set team is working, so I'm turning into the team. That's not being called, so let's try and figure out why. Player controller. So that can't be the problem here. Join team. Oh, you know what? Makes sense. It's an I numerator, so it needs to be with a start coroutine. Yep, there we go. There's a problem. Oh, I never spelled this right. Start coroutine. There we go. There's the problem. That should work now. Let's give it a go. What do you guys think of the retro music? Do you like lo-fi better or retro? That time the particles went in the right spot. I'm playing some retro music in the background today. What do you guys think of it? There we go. Team 1. 0 team. We gotta make that bigger. But it's working. Retro is pretty good. Yeah, I like retro. Oh, there's a problem if you run. I don't think that'll ever happen, but if you like... That's okay. Anyways, so we're on blue team. Now let's start the game. And what it should do is it should also appear when the game starts. Pretty nice. Cool. Team 0. Cool. Now if I die, it shouldn't show up. It should only show up when you first spawn in. First time. Cool. So that's a simple little thing for now. Okay. Let's make that text look a little better. Get out of here, open the menu. Definitely needs to be bigger than 100. 150. 200. Get out of the way, loading screen. Blue team. 180. Okay, I think that's big enough. Hi, I'm a big fan. Says Jadelyn, thank you. In fact, I think she's my biggest fan. Okay, so this text here, now we need to make it actually say blue instead of show the number 0 or 1, because that doesn't mean anything to the player, right? And I think we need to change some things to do that, because I'm doing it using a switch statement for the other stuff. Zippy, do you like Tom Wayland? Yeah, I'm using his networking solution. I think he's cool, yeah. No, Play is my biggest fan. Maybe Play is like my second, probably, but, you know, she's got to be my biggest fan, right? She's definitely watched all my videos, and I don't think Play has. I mean, all of my videos. If you can sit through the hour, my very first video on my channel of fighting the Ender Dragon when I was like 12, if you can sit through that hour of screaming, little kids screaming, then you are a true fan of mine. She says she's the biggest fan. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay, so let's get rid of this text here. Let's reset it back to the way it was. Loading screen needs to be on. Save this. Get out of here. So what I need to do is I need to somehow get the... I can remove this debug. Instead of just passing the number, I need to look up the actual team text. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to... see, I'm just holding the materials here because I want it to be able to have as many teams as you want, like multiple teams. It might be 4 teams eventually. So what I think I want to do is... What am I doing right now? I'm using this switch statement. Oh, that's so bad. You're a big fan. Yeah, I know Tornado's a big fan too. We're gonna make this an array instead. Team materials. Boom, get out of here. Back here. It's gonna be team materials at index. This one is gonna be at index 0. That'll be the blue material. Same with that. Now, colors. Holy, lots of messages. Holy. Do you literally drink milk? What? I drink milk sometimes. Spontaneous coding stream, epic. Yeah, I kind of was thinking about it yesterday, and yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna beat you up. I drink pure C sharp. Right now I'm drinking water. Talking a lot definitely makes your throat sore, so. You like orange juice with 100% pulp? Whoa, 100%? Tom, you're so cool. Thanks, says Tom. Okay, so, blue mat here. Yes, this one is going to be, and you know what? Sorry, I don't want to use the switch statement anymore. I want to use just an if-else. If it's, and why am I setting this to a variable here again? See, this is pretty old code. If team is equal to -1, that's if it's the default. If it's equal to -1, we're just going to set it to blue. Don't need any of this junk anymore. Get out of here, switch statement. I do need these colors though. This is the, oh god. Oh god. No. It's the red, and this here is the blue, because we're gonna need those. Don't need this, get out of here. And we're gonna actually set this in the else. Holy, this is a mess. Stop. There we go. All those red lines are gone. Shift tab. Delete. So if it's team -1, that means it's the like no team. We're setting it to blue. Otherwise, we're gonna set it in this array for the team index. Cool. Now, the same thing with this username color. Team colors, we're going to use this bad boy at position team. This will be much more expandable now because now I can just hold an array of team colors and I don't have to use a switch statement and basically hard code it. What is this guy's problem? Material to color. Oh shoot, I didn't change the type. Color. Player. Now I need to put these two. So the first one is 3481. This is a color 32. Don't think it matters, but it's 3481 245. Let's go see. I know who Danny is. Yeah, obviously. Billy. Team materials, there's team colors. Okay, so, cool. So this one we want it to be, what was it? 3481 245. There's the blue one, and then the other one would be 248, 55, 55. Come on. 55, 55. There we go, we got our two colors there. Now we gotta add our two materials here. So, materials should be in player blue, player red. Yep, so back to here, player blue, player red. So there we go, now they're in arrays, so I don't have to hard code, well, still have to hard code them, but like, I just have to do them here in the inspector and not hard code them in the code, which is a much better way of doing it. Okay. And again, here we're going to, if it's setting it to the default color for now is just blue, so that's index 0 in the array. Now for the actual thing that we originally want to do is set the text. So, sorry, let's get the team color here. So, this should be 0. So, the original thing we want to do is actually set the text as well. So I think we need another array for team names to be string. So the team names will obviously be blue and red, right? Then we can just look up based off the team ID in this array to get the name. Okay, what's going on in the chat? Hi, Cooper. Tom, you're the best YouTuber. I think you mean Zippy, says Tom. Thank you. Nah, Tom's a better YouTuber than me. We're just gonna say it at each other. Yeah, I know. Programming on stream, I know. I was kind of nervous to, because I know my code is not state of the art at all. But at the same time, you gotta think that people are gonna call out my bad coding things. That's good because then I'm gonna get better, right? So if you think of it that way, it's a good thing. Ooh, what if the team is -1? This is gonna air out, but I don't think this will ever be called that the team is -1. -1 is when it's the default team. Or the -1 is when there's no team. This will air out if a -1 gets passed into here, but I don't think it ever will because this should only be called when you're setting the team. Okay, so this should go into team names, passing the team ID. So that should be, if it's team ID 0, it should be blue, and team ID 1, it should be red. So let's go add that to the array. Daddy Danny conquers all. Yeah, Danny makes good content. You can't argue with that. I don't think he's done a coding stream, though, has he? Yes, you're done, finally. You just found my channel the other day and say that you love my dev vlogs. Keep up the great work. Thanks. Thanks. Welcome to the channel. Join the Discord server if you're a game developer and want to hang out there too. You made a monstrosity of a human for your game and showed it so all of YouTube could see now. That takes guts. Hey, Studio Jace. What's up? Okay, so we're about to test this notification when you join a team. So hopefully it works here. So, oh wait, I need to set the array first. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Team names. So blue and red. There we go. We can just close all these. You finished encoding the entire client handle, and now my wrist hurts. Okay, be on team game mode. Yep. So we should get a nice pop-up. It should say blue this time, hopefully. Cross your fingers. Oh no, we get an error. Okay, why do we get an error? Yeah, it's out of range. Index is out of range. It's passing the -1, isn't it? Ah, we only want to do it in here. We only want to do it if we're not on the default team, because otherwise it's going to pass -1 and that's out of bounds. So that should be the problem right there. Hopefully that was a quick debug. How do I learn to program? Watching YouTube videos, pretty for the most part. Obviously, then I took programming courses in high school, and now I'm taking programming courses in university, which are teaching me how to do things correctly. Oh boy, why does it still say I'm on the server? I gotta restart the server because the disconnect didn't work. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Join. Why'd your voice sound different when you were playing a game with your friends? You're saying that to Tom? I can probably answer you, but it's probably because his mic setup was slightly different. Okay. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, because I need to set the team deathmatch. Set. Ah, an error. Ah, what index is out of range? Team names. Team. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Oh. I don't even need to do that. I can just do an int team. And I can also do Record Manager, got the team colors here. Dot team colors. Also passing the team. Ah. I am interested to see. That should be good now, though. Yeah, like I said, Tom just answered it. Yeah, his mic setup was slightly different. We do some weird things when recording voiceovers to make it sound good. Ah, stupid server disconnect. Okay, restarted it. How long have you been making games for? About 6 years. There's a video on my YouTube channel about it. All the games that I've made. Yeah, for real. Yeah. I usually really concentrate on trying to keep my voice levels the same and stuff when recording voiceovers, and I usually extend my mic here on my headset. I don't have a fancy mic, so that makes it sound the best. Just waste $400 on a mic setup. This one sounds not bad. Like, it's not state of the art, but this one sounds, this Razer headset mic sounds not bad. I hope you guys can agree. It's a little tinny, I think, but Okay, cross your fingers. What? Nothing happened. Oh, I didn't set the game mode. I set game mode. Blue team! Yeah. Red team! Blue team! Red team! Blue team! Okay, let's go into the game as red team, and let's hope that it says it when we join the game. Since when did Razer make headsets? Since, like, ever? I think. This is my second Razer headset that I've had. My first one broke. So, red team! And why does it not have our text as the red team? We broke something. We broke something. Because my username text is... It's red there. Why isn't it red in the scoreboard? No errors. Why is it not red in the scoreboard? Let's go check that out, I guess. Figure out why that is. So let me check. Ah, there's the problem. Why is my team still -1? And that's why it was getting the index out of bounds. Why is my team still -1? Oh. You know what? You know how I had that temporary variable being set there? It wasn't a temporary variable, it was actually the team variable for the player. So, oops. Yeah, we need to do that. That should fix it. Also, I'm blind and can't find the stupid ragdoll wizard anymore, and just thought I'd share. I don't know how to do the ragdolls either, I forget. Physics, isn't it under physics? Miscellaneous. I don't know, I've messed with the ragdolls, but not much. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Hello. Google it. Somebody will know where it is. Please instantiate the chairs into a parent called chairs. You don't like that? Is that hurting your OCD? I guess I could do that. It doesn't really matter because everything that gets... What just happened? Oh, the game was ending. Doesn't really matter. Oh, no, why is that a red? It doesn't really matter because you never see this, really. I guess I could put them in a parent. We're getting an error here. It's under 3 object. What? Oh, because it makes an entire object or something. Okay. Index out of bounds. Oh, crap. Let's pass the team. Haha, Tom does the same thing as me. Yes, I'm not the only one. On the server side, I put them in nice groups. Here, I'll show you. Look, they're in a nice, but that's because I can, like, this is actually, like, before runtime. See, it's in a nice group on the server side. Spawn points in a nice group. It's just on the client, I just don't care, because when the game runs, I don't really care if they go in the main hierarchy. Magic pirates. How come you teleport to your ship? Because it's too lazy to swim. Ah, crap. Disappointed. Yeah, he has a key to teleport him to the ship just for, you know, debugging purposes, right? You don't want to waste the time. It's just like I have the fly command to get around quick. You don't want to waste time walking over to the ship if you want to test something on the ship. You want to be able to quickly teleport there with a magic key, right? While debugging or, you know, playing the game or developing the game, right? Obviously, normal players wouldn't be able to do that, I don't think. Yeah, Tom agrees with what I just said. Okay. Come on, no errors. Yes, okay. And yes. Okay, now let's start the game. Hopefully the text is blue in the scoreboard. The text shows up saying we're on blue team, and I have blue colored skin. Blue team. Text is blue in the scoreboard, and I have blue skin. We are good. Let's see what happens because I added a command team. One. Oh shoot. Slash team red. Cool. And updated that. Updated my thing, and it said red team slash team blue. Cool. And I did that so that I need to do like I need to make a way to rebalance teams as well. Because for some reason during the playtest, sometimes we would get unbalanced teams, even though. Well, I think what happened is if too many people left that were on the same team, then obviously it would get unbalanced. But what I need to do is just add a way to reshuffle the teams if you want to for some reason. It should always add you to the lowest team when you join, but I don't know why for some reason it wasn't doing that, so I gotta definitely look into that. Okay, we got that popping up. There's one other thing that I think that I wanted to do here on stream. What was that? Let's open the Discord. So, where was that thing saying you didn't know? Where was the one saying he didn't know what team he was on? Yeah, so I think we fixed this for now. You know, not really a bug. It was more a suggestion, but I like the suggestion. And then I think once I get the UI update, then I'll make it actually like zoom in and zoom out, rather than just popping in and popping out. Holding down left mouse button while reloading means don't start shooting once I'm done reloading. Yeah, I see what he means. And then holding down right click while reloading means I don't start ADSing after I'm done reloading. What do you mean, it ADS'd while you're reloading? You can see through the gun there for a second. Holding down left mouse while reloading means I don't start shooting once I'm done reloading. Holding down left mouse button. Start shooting. Holding down. That might have just got fixed though with what we did earlier by fixing the reloading so that you can switch weapons while reloading. Oh, but if you switch back while holding, it doesn't start shooting. But I mean, that's getting pretty picky. This here doesn't seem to be an issue, other than the gun clipping. Stuck in infinite loading screen. Yeah, that's other issues that will get fixed once the networking gets some issues fixed. I remember this one, but I really have no clue why that was happening. I'm just gonna delete this one. It's not very. I have that down here. And they're stuck in loading screen issue. This one's an issue that I'm gonna do on my own because I gotta really think about why that's the issue. Oh, I know. I remember what it was. Team killing. We wanted to make it so you couldn't team kill. Because I still haven't done that. So, let's do that. Okay. So that'll be the last thing that we do, I think. It's been a while. We have 18 people here though. That's cool. Zippy, I'm gonna subscribe because you're awesome. Nice, thanks for the subscription. Okay, so right now you can team kill. We don't want to be able to do that. So where's the killing logic? Die. This is client side. We don't want client side. We want server side. Player. Die. We don't want to take damage if the player you're taking damage from is on your team. So chat. So what we want to do is we want to do let's leave this in its own if statement here. If game mode manager dot current game mode instance dot current game mode dot team game. So if it's a team game and if it's a team game and we want to check where do I store what team you're on? Yeah, so and player dot list, and we want to get the by player dot team is equal to this player's team. Well, then they're on the same team, so we just want to return. And that should just do it. That should allow you not be able to take damage from your own teammates. I think. Hopefully. And I don't even need to do this, because we're already in the player class. Let's go test that. This is server side. I've got to restart the server. I'd ferret with the thumbs up. You're gonna start Tom's networking series. Zippy gave you motivation. Good luck. Mad Ferret is famous. You're famous to like 14 people right now. Okay. Server is not restarting. Come on. Oh, that's not a good thing to see. That was a crash due to Firebase, I think. Importing. I've noticed that when having two Unity projects open, sometimes one crashes, and I think it's due to the other one running. And I think it's just this update, this version of Unity I'm using is a little unstable. So I think that's why the server just crashed. Okay, it didn't crash that time. Good. Smash the like button on each vid. Okay. Actually, you know what? I need a second client to test this, don't I? So I need to build this bad boy. Back up to 17 viewers. Hello, people that just joined. We are about to test the bug that we just fixed where you could kill your own teammates. I'm currently building the game. Casual's here. Looks like he's one of the ones that just joined. Hey, Casual, what's up? We're about to test something we just hopefully fixed. If it ever builds. Why is it taking so long to build? Taking a long time. Holy, it's like rebuilding most of the stuff. I'm good. Been fixing bugs for 2 hours. I don't think I'm gonna go much longer here. Game client. Holy cow, it's taking forever. Oh, that's why I have it in IL2 CPP. Make fish already. I know you want me to add fish to the ship water. I'm not doing modeling today. Why don't you model me a fish? Been a fun 2 hours. Oh my, come on. You're the one that wants fish. I love how when 20 people join is when we're sitting in a loading bar. Come on. I'm tempted to cancel it and do a normal mono build. It never takes this long. What is it doing? Copying files of final destination. Does that mean you're almost done? There we go. Jeez. It must be because I haven't built in a while. There we go. Now here's it's done. Yes, finally, Casual. This shouldn't let me join the server because I'm already in with one account. Yep. So I gotta change my account here. Log out. I might make a way to disable that for testing because it's kind of annoying to have to switch accounts. Yeah, first. So I must not have built for a little while. So that's why it took the longest there. Okay, so I want to do free or team deathmatch, set the game mode. Now I'm going to go on red team, and I should... Oh, wait. Yeah, I want to get both on red team here. Get this guy also on red team. Red team. / give on a gun, and I should not be able to kill him. Yeah! No team damage anymore. Woohoo! And now if I go to blue team, I should be able to murder him. Oh yeah. We're good. You just guess my password. It's not that easy. It is pretty simple, so I can type it quick, but it's not that easy. Yep, exactly, Casual. There definitely will be. It'll actually probably be in the whatever the final setting screen looks like, it won't be look like this, but there'll definitely be options like team killing, friendly fire. That's what you call it, friendly fire. Definitely. For now, let's just turn it off because in the playtest, people were just killing each other. Because although now that we have this like red team, you should know that you're on a team and not shoot your own teammates, right? But people were just murdering each other in the playtest, so cool. Whoop. Whoop. Let's make sure that the team notification thing. Holy, the text looks kind of bad, doesn't it? It's kind of grainy, isn't it? Kind of. I'll have to look into that, why that is. Anyways, let's start the game and make sure that everything works with the team stuff that we've touched today still. So let's check out the valley map. Start game. Is the bug fixed when is the bug fixed where you don't have weapons when you die? We're about to find out. Oh no, why is there an error? There was just an error in the console. Okay, wait. What was that? Why is this being called? Sorry. The element. Access it. This was called before the scene switched, where I'm gonna have to reproduce that. But anyways, our teams are correct. Although, what the heck? Why is the player there? That's not good. Why is the player there? There's two players. What the heck? Oh, a player got spawned. Oh, before the scene loaded. Okay, that's a fairly substantial issue. Is the bug fixed where you don't have weapons when you die? Pretty sure it's fixed. Pretty sure that was just because I hadn't had Riptide fully implemented yet. Let's see. Do I have weapons when I respawn? Should. Never mind. I don't. So it's not fixed. I think that has something to do with when I changed it to Riptide, I didn't make it work properly. Well, there was just two bugs I noticed. What the heck is going on here? Why is there a third player? Okay, right, because it's in the network manager scene. So let's do that again. And what I think happened was it was spawning the players before it loaded the proper scene. Before it loaded the scene. Start the game. Let's watch what happens here. Just gotta think about the timing. So I think it fired when we were in the loading screen, which means that the scene wasn't loaded yet. Ah, I hate when that happens. Everything worked fine that time. Ah, it's like the worst. Okay. I think that one will be an off-stream issue for me to look into, but maybe we can look into this, why the weapons aren't spawning when you respawn. So, I kill this guy. Now he should be respawning with the Aha, yes. So I think the problem is that he's respawning with these little selectors down here. I betcha /kill. Instead of respawning with the default game mode thingies. Yeah, there we go. So let's look into what that could be. Inconsistent bugs suck. Yep, we're having a lot of those with Riptide right now, which is kind of annoying. It's like right there, what did I just do? I just I just killed the client, and all the players despawned on the server. So that time, the client.disconnect worked. Tom knows what I'm talking about, but sometimes it doesn't work, and I don't know why. Okay, so let's get into this. So we gotta track down where I set the weapons when you respawn. So game server. Let's track this down here. So okay. So it's gonna be in player respawn. Here we go. Set new hands. Player.set hand items. Player hands on respawn. To array. Okay, that gives you all that. It gives you all the items that are in your hands on respawn. So let's go see. Let's go look at what this hands on respawn is doing. Where the heck is this touched? Player set hand items. Right. Okay, this is when the client sets what items he wants to spawn with. So let's go see where this is being called on the client. Player hands. Player. Nope. This will be in the UI manager, I think, actually. Player set hand items. Right, so this sets. What is this called? Update weapon select. So this should only be called when we touch the weapon select. Okay, I think I gotta go watch what it does here. I gotta watch what it does here to understand what's going on here, why they aren't spawning. So let's click play and see what it does. Come on, let's go, server. Okay, join. Okay. So this is the server here, and I've got my player hands. Hands on respawn is -1, -1, so that basically means nothing. And now if I start the game here, it should set them to, when we load in, it should set them to it's not. So there's part of the problem. So they're not being set to, they should be set to, it should be 1 and 0 where 1 represents the M4 and 0 represents the pistol. So those aren't getting set for some reason. Somehow I didn't do that when changing it to Riptide. But yet you still spawn with the correct weapons, so why is that? The first time you spawn with the correct weapons, but after that you don't, so... Let's try and figure out why that is. So the first time you spawn here, spawn. Where do we set this? Set hand items. Where else is this called? Player. It's also called... Oh, here we go. Player spawned. Here we go. Set hand items. What else we want to do? We also want to do this, I think. On or hands on respawn, we want to also set it equal to the game mode start hands array when you spawn in. Why doesn't it like that? No, this isn't a list. Wait, this is a list. Right, so we're gonna get rid of this. There we go. Restart the server. Hey, how are you? Says Fesu. I don't know how to say your name. I'm good. Working on the last bug here for the day. Always fun when a project is bigger and you start to lose grasp of thing. Yeah. So pretty much then you have to have a strategy of thinking, okay, where is this used in the code? And then trying to follow code to find what you're looking for, right? Because when it gets so big, you can't, especially when I worked on something like 3 months ago, I can't remember exactly how it works. So you kind of got to play the game where you trace the code back. You start from a point that you know has to do with it, and then you trace it back or you trace it forward. So it does take a little bit longer as the project gets bigger, definitely. That's why organization is good, which my code is not the best organized, but I don't think anybody's is. Okay, it's restarting the server. Let's click play. Okay, let's jump into a match here. We should see here, player. Yep, so I got my other screen here. Oh, shoot. You can see here, this is the player here on the server, and you can see that its hands on respawn are now correct. It's 1 and 0. So now when we do /kill, we should respawn with items, hopefully. We do. Good job. Thank you, Casual, for reminding me about that issue. And I think we just fixed it. So that is cool. Don't call me out. Don't call you out like that? Wait, what? How did I call you out? What? By thanking you? Or something else I said? Hey-oh, CS Gaming, what's up? You kind of just joined when I think I'm about to end it. Oh, yeah, watch it still be an issue when we do the next playtest. It shouldn't be. Why is my ammo 1020? Uh-oh. Why was my ammo 1020? I'm finding bugs left and right. It should be 3090 for the M4. Why is it 1020? Oh no. Yeah, it's using the ammo from the secondary for some reason. Yeah, I have the bugs been keeping track in this channel on my Discord server that people report. And that one never got written down, I guess. But that one wasn't a bug in the original playtest. That was only a bug because when I upgraded to Riptide, there's probably gonna be a bunch new bugs found in the next playtest because I updated to Riptide and missed some things for sure. You gonna join the Discord? Yep, link should be down below. Okay, so we just found another bug. So for some reason it's taking the secondary's ammo and displaying it. Send gun ammo. Reset ammo. Next playtest, question mark, when, question mark. Probably after the networking solution's a little bit more stable. And when I actually do have time to add stuff to the game. School takes up way too much of my time, unfortunately. Reset ammo, when is this called? Player respawn, reset ammo. Ah, shoot, but that could be called before they actually have the gun, right? Sorry, I'm thinking here. I'm trying to think of the sequence that things happen here because you gotta wait for the gun to be spawned before you can send the ammo for the gun. An item spawned sends the ammo for the gun. So here's a question. Does the gun get reinstantiated when you die? I don't even remember. So let's go check. Oh shoot, no. Unity just crashed. I need to update my Unity version because this one definitely has some issues. Yep. The amount of time we're waiting for Unity restart here is kind of annoying. Okay, let's try that again. Please don't crash. We're good. No tornado. Didn't crash again. So when I die, I give myself /give 1. I have to do it in game. Sorry. Game. To do it in game. The project server and client are in the same folders, ? But one folder just copies the other in Windows. Not 100% sure what you mean, Dutchman, but wait 1 sec, I'll show you. No, they're two completely different projects in separate folders. Sorry, I'm trying to find the folder here to show you. So there are two different project folders. This is a project, and this is a project. Right, the server project is one, and then the client project is another. If that answers your question. Okay, so we want to figure out why the ammo. So first of all, why the ammo is sorry, I'm looking at my other screen here. I can't really show both screens, but chest rotation, hand. No, they don't kind. But anyways, if I do /kill, I spawned with the correct ammo there. Was that all I needed to do? Wait, I'm gonna have the pistol in my hand and die. It should be going back to the M4's ammo. It did. So did I just fix it there? I think the problem was that I was sending the ammo before the item was spawned. If that makes any sense. It's hard to explain. Now because recently I changed it to where it doesn't send the ammo until the item is spawned on the client, then it has an item on the client to actually send the ammo to, and I needed to remove it from here because this gets called when the player dies, which all it should do is set the ammo to the start ammo. But it shouldn't call it here, it should actually call it up here when the item actually spawns on the client side. So we don't need that anymore. Let's just do another test to make sure that that is the problem. So start game. Why didn't it start? What? Start game? Oh, no, stop game. Oh boy. Something. Oh, I just changed code on the server, so the server just crashed. It's weird that it didn't kick me to the back to the main menu there. That was weird. I guess it's because the server crashed. Okay, start the game. Start the game. And if this bug is fixed, I think that'll be it for today. Okay, so unload, reload a bit, unload some ammo. So my ammo should be back to full, and it should show the ammo for the one that's in my hand. So let's do that. Let's do a /kill. Ammo's back to the one that's in my hand, and they're both full. So we're good. I think whatever that little bug was is fixed. Scylla Star. Oh lol, I just joined. Aw, darn. You can watch the replay. But I think we are pretty much done. We fixed a bunch of bugs. Found some along the way and then fixed them. Map Valley. And there's a pretty major bug that we found that I'm going to have to look at on my own here. Yeah. But yeah. Zippy, can you show your player movement code? I guess. Player. Bunch of if statements because it's really old. Move. Yeah. Sit right here. Move direction and multiply. I'm getting a move direction by multiplying the input direction vector here, which comes from the player up here, input direction, which comes from the inputs here and a bunch of if statements, which can probably be done better. And just basically adds a number to that direction. If I want controller support, I'm going to need to change the way this works, because right now it's just fully adding 1 to each direction. First, the client handle, not the movement. What? Trying to make an exact clone. Well, this is the logic for movement here. This is where I get the inputs. This is the input array that's coming from the client. And then I'm adding it to this vector 2. And then I'm going into this move method here. And then this is where it sets the speed depending on whether you're sprinting or not. Then it does this vector 3 move direction with the speeds and stuff added. Here's the check for player jumping. Then it sets the velocity equal to the move direction times the speed here. And then it also accounts for the y velocity. And it just sets the rigid by dot velocity to that velocity vector. So that is the server movement for the most part. Sending the position to the client is another thing. Send player position, send player rotation. But that's explained in Tom's tutorials and stuff. Tom uses a character controller, whereas I'm using rigid body, because then it can interact with things in the environment. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it for today. We've gone for 2 hours and a half of fixing bugs. That was a good first kind of coding stream. So basically just sync the input instead of the transforms position rotation. Yeah, because if the client sends their position and rotation and does movement on their own side, they can basically easily cheat, right? Because they could send the server false position and they could just fly around, right? Whereas if you send the input information, then do the actual movement logic server side, you can't cheat, right? Because all the movement logic is done server side. And then what you do is you just send the position of the player across the network to all other clients. Now, of course, that's going to make the movement have a slight delay, and there's ways of getting around that with interpolation and client-side prediction, which are whole other things. I don't have client-side prediction yet, but it's on the list. Those are whole other things, though, that make the movement a lot smoother because you're doing all the logic server-side and there's that delay. How do you make the head of your player move along the camera? You mean like look up and down? Like the head rig? It's using IK, inverse kinematics, so you have to look into that. You can't really see it because it's invisible, but yeah, like you mean like the I just pointed to my screen, the head model moves up and down using inverse kinematics, which basically makes the bone look at a certain position, which the hands also use. Slash give. Not give. Gib. Hands also use it to follow the gun. Anyways, I think I'm going to end it here. We fixed a bunch of bugs today. We found a bunch of bugs, and then we fixed them. We added a few improvements like slash team blue. Oh wait, it's not team game mode. Never mind. We added a suggestion, which was to give a visual indication that you joined the team. There it is right there. Red team, blue team. And that was good. We also cleaned up some old code to make it a little bit more expandable today. So yeah, thank you for joining this coding stream. We're at 21 viewers now at the end, which kind of sucks, but I think I've done enough for today. I've gone for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So yeah. Thank you everybody for joining. Bye, George Dev. Have a good one. Casual, Sia OCS Gaming, Sia East, and everybody else that's in the chat. So yeah, make sure to, if you missed the stream, if you still want to watch it, check out the replay, which will be in a playlist on my YouTube channel, or it'll be in my Discord channel on my Discord server. Make sure to join the Discord server, the link's down below. So yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you next time I stream. So yeah, see you guys. Zippy is out.